mean, I hope he comes back because I am looking forward to seeing Randy. But if it doesn't, I don't mind.
He's 200% back for the match. Well, like it's not even a question.
Sure he comes out.
Wow,
Yeah.
Randy Orton's kind of overrated though.
Whoa.
He's better. He's better than his legacy is better than any other wrestler.
Legacy, great legacy. But I don't think he even came close to that John Cena status. And he was supposed to be right there with John Cena.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's right there with Cena, but I would say he's like very, very close to him. Like Randy Orton is there, bro. Randy Orton.
If Cena's level 5, Randy Orton's level 3.
You gotta remember though, Randy for the
not
with
even
his
level
legacy
4?
and pedigree, he needed to be level 4.
Not even level 4.
Yeah, but
Keep in
Randy,
mind,
come
it's
on.
I think he's right there with Batista.
Randy
With
Orton and
Batista,
Edge are top tier hills.
Did you forget what happened to
level
Batista's
3.
last
Come
run?
on, bro.
Who, Batista?
Batista's not even level 3, bro.
Batista's a level 3.
4.
When Batista was in his prime, come on with that.
Yeah, Batista's a level 3 and
but
Randy's at least level 4.
Randy was like, I don't know, bro.
You know, I can be wrong. I don't mind being wrong, but it's just how I feel.
No, you forgetting too. Randy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Randy also played a heel for a lot of his career. So the popularity that John Cena gained from being a face all the time. I know people didn't like John Cena for being a face, but Randy also played a heel.
Vince McMahon was a heel for pretty much his whole career.
Yeah, but he's
a 5. Vince McMahon's a 5, and
Vince a 5?
Vince McMahon's the greatest heel of all time. I mean, who's arguing that? Are y'all really going to argue that?
All right.
I'm not, but it's very inconsistent with you saying Randy is not that great, because if you're saying that, you should be saying Randy is also great.
Randy's great. I'm just saying he's a little bit overrated because I feel like they're trying to put him on that John Cena level, and he's not there.
I mean, I don't think he's on John Cena's
level.
John
Cena Randy Orton never made it to the Roman Reigns level.
The only chink in his armor is that he's bad with big matches, Randy.
I don't know, bro. You tripping. They had Randy going over
Randy
a
Orton,
lot
do
of
y'all think
legends.
Randy Orton could be the guy? Like John Cena's the guy, Roman Reigns was the guy. John Cena, I mean, Randy Orton is what Seth Rollins is going to be.
If they
a guy who was supposed to be the guy, but just couldn't quite get there.
I think, but you got to remember though, you can't say he was supposed to be the guy because his whole career, John Cena was around. John Cena was already he was that guy.
Okay.
So
all right, but if you're just as good as Cena, you should have been right there hanging in there with him.
Who said
Dave Langer just said
politics?
Randy Orton isn't even top 10 of all time, and I agree with that.
I'm not. That's not the argument though. That's not what we're arguing right now.
Okay, well, that's what I'm arguing because I think people will try to put him in that top 5, 10, and he's not there. Top 20 maybe.
Top 15.
Top 20.
Top 15.
I'm going top 20 for Randy Orton.
I mean, think about the
Loaded, where are you at?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, I think y'all. Go ahead. Yeah.
Would he be my top 10? No, he would not.
Yeah.
No.
See, I think y'all are trying to take it as I'm saying Randy Orton isn't good. Randy Orton's good. You know, he's one of the greats, but he's not one of the greatest.
He's one of the
He's
greatest.
good, but
Not one of the greatest?
He's one of the greatest. He's tripping.
I'm going to put him top 20. Maybe he's 19.
But I mean, you talk about Cena, bruh. Cena's legacy was full of Randy Orton, bruh. Some of the most top tier fucking feuds.
And Cena overshined. He like trampled out. Now listen.
It takes two to tango though, bro. You need
Randy Orton was supposed to run, what was it, SmackDown? And John Cena was running Raw. Randy Orton, he just wasn't really performing like John Cena was because y'all said they were always running together. Randy Orton had his chance on his own show, but The Undertaker was still shining over him.
I'm talking about
look at the guys that you're naming though. It's like Undertaker.
That's what I'm saying. That's exact great point. I'm saying Randy Orton is not on that level. Undertaker, Triple H.
I'm not arguing that though, but you're saying like it's a big drop off. Like
it's a pretty standard.
You're saying like John Cena's up here, which he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Cena
Randy Orton is all the way down here, which he's not.
Like saying
you got 3 levels,
great, and then Shawn Michaels is like meh. Not really.
I would put Triple H and Shawn Michaels in the same category. They're all top. If you got level 1, 2, and 3, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. I'm gonna put all of those guys up there. John Cena. If you want to put Roman Reigns up there, you got the argument. The Rock. Then you got level 2 guys: Seth Rollins, Batista, Randy Orton.
Over, I don't know.
Roman Reigns is the guy right now. Randy Orton could not be the guy.
I don't know. Ask anyone in the world, anywhere, what the RKO is, and they'll do it. Ask what the bloodline is.
Great viral wrestler.
¿Qué pasó?
Great viral wrestler. But You know,
and Roman Reigns. I mean, he didn't really start popping until recently, bro.
Right, he didn't start popping until recently, but he's holding the company on his back right now. I don't like Roman Reigns, but everybody loves him. He is the guy, and there's no doubt. You know what? AEW, WWE, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you think wrestling, Roman Reigns is the guy. So Randy Orton could never be that.
Crazy.
I mean, here's the thing: the machine is right behind Roman Reigns.
That's what
Give it
The
a chance.
machine was behind Randy Orton. Randy Orton came in with that
Not the
gold,
same way as
that
John
gold
Cena.
standard.
Not the same way as John Cena or
John
Roman
Cena
Reigns.
earned his spot.
Nah.
John
Or The
Cena
Rock,
earned his spot.
for example.
Randy Orton got his spot because of his legacy, because of his dad.
His pops, yeah, but
It is what it is. He came in with a broken arm, and they had him on the screen every week. My arm's doing a little bit better this week.
Yeah, but
Like,
Randy Orton
come
lived
on.
up to it and more.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did not live up.
Killed it.
Triple H said it himself. Randy Orton never really lived up to his potential because he never really went for it, and that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Randy Orton is supposed to be what John Cena was, but John Cena worked harder than him and got his spot because Randy Orton was giving it. They gave it to Randy Orton. Come on, legacy. Ric Flair, Triple H, Randy Orton. Come on.
Legacy.
So you cannot say
Evolution.
not legacy, evolution. Evolution is a mystery, all the change but no one sees, all that, you know. But they gave it to Randy Orton, and he didn't really grab the brass ring.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna.
All
have
right,
to-
so
we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
But I mean,
ask the chat. All right, chat. Did Randy Orton live up to his potential? What do y'all think? Just yes or no. Did Randy Orton meet his potential? Is he as good as John Cena is? We'll let the if somebody wants to put up a poll, y'all can. I don't think
doing it
it's
right now.
right now. Oh, you doing
okay,
it, Kero?
Go ahead, Brian. Go, Brian. Go.
Dave right now on the spot says no. Dave says I'm spot on. I need to know who else agrees with me. Roman is the GOAT. Hates Roman. Up there you go. Matt Batten says Roman is the GOAT. That's the thing. Even though I don't like Roman Reigns, I never liked John Cena either. But you can't deny what they are.
Yes. J Max says yes.
Mhm.
Okay, we got the votes dancing right now.
Saying somebody didn't live up to their potential though is like somebody like Randy Orton. That's tough, bro, to say no that he
That's
didn't
what I'm
because he was.
saying.
So you're saying
star.
you're telling me right now Randy Orton met the same success or more than John Cena did because that's where he was. He should have.
I mean, nobody is saying it like he's right there, like neck and neck with John Cena. But I'm saying
But he
he's
should
got
be.
to
That's
be
all I'm saying.
almost right
So
there.
you
at
think
least
he? So
almost.
basically,
And, like,
in your eyes, you
now,
think?
man, come on.
And the
think with
thing,
his
and the thing with
legacy-
Cena is like you talking about the brass ring and all that. It's like, come on now. I mean, it's like you were forced to like Cena. Of course, that motherfucker was on your TV every single goddamn time. Randy Orton was
What about
never given.
this?
I mean, he was given time, but he was
he
never
was.
given that time like Cena was, bro. Never.
Okay. Well, what about this? Think about it. You said Randy or John Cena was given that spot, like he was given that time. And the only reason Randy Orton wasn't as good as him because he was there at the same time as John Cena, whatever. What about Stone Cold and Triple H? Not Triple H. I love Triple H, but Stone Cold and The Rock. Those two, boom, mega stars. Right there, neck and neck,
Caliber, though, bro.
living at the same time. John Cena met that Stone Cold level. Randy Orton never met The Rock's level.
I mean, but there's only like a select few of superstars you can put on that Mount Rushmore level. That's all
I'm saying.
Despite the controversies, you got Hulk Hogan, you got John Cena, you got Stone Cold, you got The Rock, and you got The Undertaker. And if you want to, you can substitute The Undertaker with Shawn Michaels. That's it. That's it, bro.
I'm gonna put a
You can't put
bulldozer to
anybody
Hulk
in there,
Hogan's
bro.
spot though. But you gotta think about it. Stone Cold is a 10. The Rock is a 10. John Cena, I was never a fan, but he's a 10. It's undeniable. And Undertaker's a 10. Randy Orton is an 8. And that's
8.5.
fine. He's a great wrestler. 8.5. You know what? I'll give you 8.5.
Yeah,
I'll give you 8.5. I just feel like he should have been a 10. So that's where I am with it. Where are we at with the poll? So everybody says John Cena or Randy Orton is a 10. He met his potential, and I'm fine with that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just getting my opinions off.
That's fine.
I think the way you framed them is kinda shaky. That's why you're getting this type of reaction. But
Yeah, no, and I'm fine. I'm cool with it.
I want to say one last thing too. Randy Orton is versatile as fuck, bro. Whether he's a face or a heel, regardless, you're gonna fuck with Randy
does
Orton.
both
Now
well.
this is my question. If they would have pulled the trigger and tried to make Cena go full heel, what would have popped off then?
Cena would have been the biggest wrestler of his, well, he is the biggest of his generation, but that would have made him an even bigger superstar because when Cena was a heel, he was good. When he was feuding with The Undertaker, peeing on his grave and stuff, that would have took Cena, I think, to a higher level.
Yeah, and Cena always had great mic skills.
Man. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, incredible mic skills for sure.
It definitely would have taken him. Even the thugonomics thing, like he could have went with that far as well with the rapping and stuff, because like he was going crazy with that too. He used to come out with the jersey and a lock and started rapping. Like that was
tough. I had the lock. You know, I was a kid. I had the lock on my neck. I loved John Cena until he switched to the patriotic thing. I was like, "Come on, bro, what you doing? I love you for the rapping and stuff. Let's keep it going." But like his feuds with Brock Lesnar, Big Show, Kurt Angle back then, man, he was going crazy.
It's funny though how such a generic gimmick took off like his did. Cause let's be honest, like the whole patriotic thing, like obviously we know it's about respect and everything, but the way it took off, it was like how'd that take off? And I've seen so much more creative pitches and that decided to take off. But maybe it was just the character. Maybe it was just John Cena who made that what it is today.
Yeah, he was good at it.
Yeah,
Super Cena.
Super Cena, man. I hated what he did to the Nexus, man. I thought they had so much potential. I was so excited when they came out and like wrecked the ring, tore it apart. I hated when Sheamus ran from him, but other than that, I think they were on like a path to do something great, and then John Cena just beat them all down. On to the next story.
Never recovered.
All of them got fired. But yeah, I mean, so why is it always like all of y'all against me? Like, what?
Because you're the AEW guy.
No, he doesn't.
No, I grew up a WWE guy, man. I'm just an AEW guy for like the last 3 years, but I was always a WWE guy, so I know what was going on in this space. What were you saying, UTV?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you just said something.
No, you make great points about.
Oh, you with me, Loaded? Okay.
He never really lived up to his potential.
And that's all I'm saying.
And because he wasn't as passionate as Cena. Because Cena really wanted that brass ring. He wanted to reach for it.
Randy might have stunted his growth a little bit. He was getting in trouble a lot too for a while, like with drinking and stuff outside of the WWE.
I mean, he was pooping in people's bags too. So
his promo work was.
He was doing a little bit that did drag him down. You'd never heard John Cena come out like that with a headline or anything like that. So. I'll give you that to a capacity. I do think that he's still not like a huge drop off how you were making it seem, but I definitely think he might have stunted his growth a little bit with the antics that he was doing outside of the ring.
Not only that, but like up until a couple of years ago, maybe I'm talking like maybe 2 years ago, he couldn't even cut a promo really. He wouldn't speak that much from what I can remember. He would forget his lines like a couple of times in segments. Yeah, Randy.
Oh, I always thought he was a good, like, pretty good promo. I must not have noticed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you always have promos from like wrestlers that you kind of always remember. I'll be honest with you. I can't really name a Randy promo off the top of my head. Just
me
like
either.
You, and this is not a subtle shot or anything, but just like Kenny Omega, great wrestler, but I can't.
I agree.
His promos.
Yeah. Terrible promo, like terrible character work. Kenny Omega needs to find himself, and I honestly don't know if he's gonna do that in AEW. But I agree. I think Randy Orton, like his career, was always great because of his storylines, like the Stacy Keibler thing, like handcuffing Triple H to the ropes, just all of his legacy, the Legend Killer, all of that stuff he did. I think he had a great career path, like when it comes to stories, but I don't know. I just feel like he just didn't push hard enough to get to that 10 spot where some of the other big guys did.